Just to piggyback off this saying and this topic. When you have the money, you have the power, especially the older you get. Remember that. When you have the money, you have the power, you have the say-so. And a woman, the first thing a woman's going to tell you is it's not always about the money. That's the first thing a woman will say. It's not always about the money. But I'm going to tell y'all this, bro. It is. It's always about the chicken bag. She will try to downplay that all she wants, but it's always about that chicken bag. You feel what I'm saying? This is why women come back into your life, because they see you doing good. They see you doing good for yourself. They see you getting that chicken bag leveled up. They see you in a new whip. They see you in a new house. They see you with a new chick. Right? All of that is the byproduct of you self-improvement and getting your chicken bag in order.
Welcome to Road to Billions Podcast, the mentality of an entrepreneur. With your host, Moise Bertrand.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It is your host, Moise Bertrand, the Road to Billions Podcast. It's been an amazing journey, you guys, and I appreciate every last one of you guys for listening and tuning in on the podcast. I know a lot of you guys have been reaching out saying, hey, bro, you haven't dropped the episode. I'm mad at you. Sorry, you guys. I've been so busy just teaching mentees, real estate projects, and just take care of real life business. So I try to drop episodes every once in a while. I told myself I was going to drop it a lot. And that's something I always tell you guys every podcast I do. But, it really gets crazy when you're just working on a lot of things all at once. So my time do get a little congested, but I'm happy I was able to drop this podcast for you guys. I put a little intro in the beginning so you guys could kind of see where my mindset is at now. But you gotta be able to give yourself that grace, you guys. We're not perfect. And whatever you do, just chase it with your highest capabilities. Do it with your highest capabilities. 2025, a few days away, people. Real estate has always been here. Crypto has always been here. Mentors, they always been here. Your passion has always been there. And I say these things because a lot of us disregard our passions and then we go into our real careers and then we feel so depressed because we're like, what's going on? Why can't I love what I do even though I worked hard for it? And the difference is you worked hard for it. You weren't passionate about it, right? I could work hard all day in school. That don't mean I like school, right? I could fuck around and go to school today, get 4 years, become a doctor, and then I'll be the most depressed dude ever if I become a doctor. You might be like, why? Even though you have a doctor in front of your name, that's so prestigious. It's not for me. It's for those who want to become a doctor. My title in life is a serial entrepreneur. I want to be a real estate developer. I want to be a podcaster. I want to do a lot of things that a lot of people feel like they can't do because they feel like their hands are just tied to one career. And that's why I'm here to give you guys this advice that your hands aren't tied. We all have free will, and 2025 is going to show that. There's a lot of things that's been changing. There's a lot of things that's going to change drastically. We have a lot of people who are coming into money this new year and a lot of people who may be losing a lot of money. So you got to choose on what side of the coin you want to be on. Me, I'm going to be on the side of people making shit ton of money. And that's me speaking that into existence, not only today, but every other day and every day. I speak into this podcast for you guys to also hear it in my voice that I'm serious. And I want you guys to speak that over your life, that everybody who listens to this podcast is going to be rich. So, like I said, man, you got to be passionate about what you do. Passion fuels success. When you guys have that passion, you will never get tired. And I tell everybody 2025 is going to be a new year, new slate for everybody. So whatever you feel like doing, get it out the way now. But whatever you're really passionate about really striking riches for, or really making your new name about it, like rebranding yourself into that person, chase it. Make 2025 that all year long. Don't take no days off only because everybody else is taking days off. Don't party because everybody else partying. Don't be out here fucking off because everybody else out here fucking off. Don't be that person. Be that person that everybody look up to, be like, yo, bro, you really did it. Hey, miss, you really did your thing. So I try to tell everybody that. I try to speak life into everybody because not everybody has that opportunity to have a person like me around. So that's why I make these podcasts and episodes. That's because I wish somebody my age was telling me, hey, bro, invest in real estate. Hey, bro, invest in crypto. Hey, bro, chase your passions instead of chasing that damn career that might make you a lot of money, but keeps you depressed. I wish I had people telling me that. And that's why I make this podcast and I put the energy into it, because when I go to these different countries and I look at the demographics and I look at, you know, who's traveling, it's not a lot of black people, man. And it gets me kind of sad because I'm like, yo, what are we doing? Like, I went to Aruba, man. It was only like 7 black people on my plane. I'm never going to lie to you. And I was just like, man, we got to do better. I don't want people to take vacations only because it's their birthday. We need to take vacations all year long, 365, right? This is what I aspire to do. This is what I want you guys to do. So 2025 is going to be a new slate for everybody. New millionaires are going to come into play. A lot of people are going to blow up. You know, unfortunately, we have TikTok that might be going down January 19th or February, I believe it was one of which. But either or, bro, that shouldn't stop nobody from chasing what they want to chase. Because before TikTok, I was still doing it. After TikTok, I'm still going to be doing it. And you should keep the same mindset. But I want you guys to make a vision board. Write down all the things you want to achieve. Write down all the manifestations. You know, build your dream life on there. That's for you to depict. That's not for nobody to tell you, oh, that's an ugly board. That's not going to come true. That's for you. And I try to speak life into everybody because, you know, we don't have that opportunity growing up. I didn't have the opportunity growing up. I had a tennis coach who taught me very well, but he had his own personal issues going on, so I really couldn't focus much on tennis. But everything I'm telling you guys came around full circle, right? Because everybody who's given me knowledge at an early age, and I try to like pick everything from everybody, I'm now spitting that back out to you guys in just a more organized tone and easier way, you know, to make sense. So I'm happy, man. I'm happy that a lot of things are changing for some few people. I have a few friends who are now diving into new real estate, new realms of real estate. You know, they purchased some properties. Shout out to my mentees and also everybody else who's been doing their thing, man, with this opening up businesses. Now, to my advantage, I've been in a lot of areas that real estate is becoming predominantly a thing. And I'm seeing it firsthand account how if you just partner up with people or you even buy yourself one investment property, you'll be set for life, because the next few years, as you can see, is a renter's market, and a lot of people aren't buying no more. People are comfortable renting now. People aren't really buying, and you should see that as a purpose and opportunity, you guys, to dive into real estate, whether it's Airbnb or regular Section 8 real estate like I do. It's an opportunity, and you will make shit ton of money because everybody's just renting, so you will never have a vacant home. And HUD Housing, which is Section 8 also, is increasing vouchers next year as well, just to let you guys know. But I appreciate you guys. I appreciate everybody who's been listening to the podcast, like I mentioned before, who's been taking notes, who's been spewing it back to me saying, hey, bro, you said this on season 18. And I'm like, damn, I'm on season 18. That was a year ago, you feel me? So I definitely am ecstatic about the new year. I'm going to be dropping some more episodes before the new year ends. But I just want you guys to hear my voice on this new episode. Like I said, I apologize for just going ghost every once in a while and popping back up. It's not in my character, but I do want to, like I say, pay homage to my mentees and everybody who's been helping me make my lifestyle a reality, because without them, I wouldn't be able to give you guys any knowledge nor travel. So I always want to give these guys their appreciation. But like I said, I'm going to keep dropping some episodes before the new year. Give you guys a great, knowledgeable episode about crypto that I'm about to be investing in real soon. My list of cryptos that I see taking off, I have a good source that's been feeding me cryptos, and I've been telling my family and friends hop in. So we hopped in at a very early time. So that's going to be another set of episodes and stuff like that I'm going to be speaking about other than real estate. But like I said, you guys, serial entrepreneurship, 2025 is a few days away. If you don't want to do what you do now, quit, make a new life next year. It's very simple. I know that sounds crazy, but it's simple. But for those who have kids and all that, I know you really can't quit, but do it for your kids. You know, if you know you may not have all the funds put together, believe that you will. You know, believe that whatever you are aspiring to achieve is going to come to fruition. Because whatever I speak into existence comes to fruition. Whatever I do now is going to amplify into 10x, you know. So I want you guys to amplify your lifestyle. If you're already having great business income coming in, I want next year for you to 10x that. If you got promoted this year by your job, next year you should get another promotion. 2, that's possible. Next year I need you to make more money. You know, you've been talking about that car, go get it next year. You've been talking about that house, go get it. He gave me this year. Reluctantly, I want to thank God for everything in advance because he gave me everything I asked for on my vision board. That's why I try to give you guys the inside scoop about how am I achieving these things. God, faith, and vision board. That's all. God, faith, and vision board. The vision board lets me see what I'm aiming for. God allows me to talk to him because he's like, hey, cast your worries onto me. And the faith is knowing that everything's going to work out, regardless of how your current circumstances is or was. The future is only based off you. So I want everybody to think about that for a second. Think about the things think about the things that make you happy. Think about the things that make you sad. Think about the things that make you stressful. Think about the things that don't make you no money. Evaluate your circle. Evaluate the things you want to do. And if you want to travel more, put that on your vision board because you could do anything you put your mind to, people. I'm assuring you could do this. But it's only going to come to you if you really believe. So I'm not going to really hold you guys too much to this episode. This was like a get back episode, getting back in rhythm. But most importantly, man, I just want to say I appreciate you guys for listening and supporting the podcast. I'm dropping a lot of apparel next year. We're going to take off the apparel, the merch. I want you guys to purchase those sets because I have a few people who's been purchasing them. They love them. I didn't even make too many of them because I want to keep it like a scarcity type vibe. But I'm definitely going to drop some new colors, some new sets next year for the Road to Billions outfits, and just have you guys just dripped in, fashion. That's what I want you guys to look like, fashionable, intellectual beings. So once again, I appreciate you guys for listening to Road to Billions podcast. Check out my other episodes, and most importantly, put God first. Thank you.